Chitta Swatma Sukha Bode Nishriyase Jangadikaye Mane Samsara Phalaphala Moha Shantiye Abahu Purushakaram Shankara Shakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjali.
Aloha and welcome to Sacred Journey. My name is Mandy.
And I'm Kiala. Today we'll be taking a journey into the world of spirituality and healing.
In this show, we learn about Hula's unique relationship with nature.
Our way of life in Hula, really, all the answers are in nature.
Then we head to a concert with Krishna Das to see the master of Kirtan uplift and inspire.
Also, we will visit a beautiful home in Manoa where Feng Shui master Clarence Lau educates us on how to positively direct energy.
Everyone who born in a different time and space would collect a different kind of energies.
And our final stop is Yoga Hawaii, where we learn to expand our body, mind, and spirit.
Many people have that stigma associated with it that it's a religion, when it actually is not a religion. It's a way of expanding your consciousness.
But first things first.
We take you to the beach with Kumuhula Blaine Kia as he blesses the new day.
This morning, we are sharing the rhythms of the ocean, what is also called Naue Kekai. And the concept of this morning is to pay attention to the elements and the phenomena. And as the ocean awakes with the currents and with the wind and the rain, so does our bodies in spirituality. We are one with the land, we are one with the ocean, one with the heavens and the creatures that also dwell among our islands. This is called the Hela. It is one of the most traditional rooted steps in the Hula art form. It's a basic extension of the legs, alternating right and left, bended at the knees. Well, basically Hula is considered an oral tradition, which means that the Hula, the physical part of the Hula, comes from our chants and our noteworthy occasions, because our chants were also known as ancient prayers.
Blaine is such an awesome performer and teacher. Thank you for sharing your mana.
Kirtan is chanting the Sanskrit names of God, but it's so much more than that. As you'll see, it's also a powerful form of meditation and prayer.
So here's how this works. First, I sing a line, and then you sing a line back. We're going to start off with Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
It's a very pure form of music. You know, it's a love song really involving yourself.
You have to become attached to love more than what you think about things. And then you learn to give it up, what you think, so you can feel that.
I actually feel that in some ways he reintroduces me to myself every time I see him, because he reminds me how much love we all have in our hearts.
When we say compassion, we always think of someone that we'll be compassionate towards. It never includes us. But in the East, or in whatever we're calling the East, we are included in that compassion. So that's the main thing, you know, it's not about creating a person, a you that you could like, you know, which is really what most of us are doing underneath the surface. We're trying to love ourselves because we don't. So we're trying to do something and be somebody that we could love, or find somebody outside of us we could love, rather than removing the things that are keeping us from seeing who we are.
Our journey continues as we go to the home of Diane Halford, where we see Feng Shui master Clarence Lau in his element.
Yeah, Feng Shui is a way of the Chinese people who discover for the help of the well-being, you know, to enhancing for our well-being. And it also depends on each individual's your life chart. This is the instrument that the Feng Shui consultant has to use. If the Feng Shui consultant does not have this instrument, you cannot tell what direction that your house is supposed to be facing to.
So this is coming in the front door, coming in the entryway. Living room's over here and the kitchen's over here. So
Okay, the most important part of our house reading for feng shui it is the entrance, and then we have to make sure this entrance area free of clutter and should be attracting good energy. In the living room, you get to have a yang energy, very strong yang energy, because the light comes in and then making you feel happy. Feng shui doesn't mean that you have to buy a lot of things.
That's
For
good.
instance, that water feature, you can just introducing a little fish bowl
Okay.
or making your own water feature.
Oh.
So the whole point is just clean water, not stagnant.
Okay.
You can using some guppy, some fish in there, and then they will swim
Okay.
around and will making the water to flow. We don't want to have the stairwell that is directly out. So the good part is that you have a furniture right into this center of the house to rerouting the energy.
What other tips can you give our audience that are so simple but yet can be so beneficial to their homes?
Well, first thing it has to be very nice, attractive. So that means
Clean.
Clean, yes, the first thing is clean. And of course, there are clutters for everyone, but you can put it into your storage or in your garage, so hide it.
Our final journey takes us to Yoga Hawaii, where we get to see Rupali and her class in action.
We're here today at Yoga Hawaii with the co-owners, Tanya Ingram and Rupali Embry. Can you summarize for us what are the benefits that someone can get out of doing yoga for the very first time?
For a newcomer to yoga, I think one of the biggest benefits is seen on the physical level, and that's through increased fitness and strength, increased flexibility.
About a year ago, I took a fall, landed on my shoulders, broke my neck, and on impact, I think because of my flexibility and because of my practice, I feel to this day that yoga actually saved my life.
Take hold. Good. And then exhale, folding forward. If you're folding, you can stand upright if you'd like.
We started yoga when my husband had a lower back problem, and he will not go to yoga class unless I go with him.
They definitely start off doing the postures, stretching, coming in, and they end up leaving, finding their own spirituality that comes through.
Well, a lot of people I know who don't do yoga and have no idea what it's about. There's somewhat of a stigma to it, I guess.
And many people have that stigma associated with it that it's a religion, when it actually is not a religion. It's a way of expanding your consciousness without drugs or without any other kinds of mind-altering substances. But it's carried that stigma about religion along with it.
If the body's out of shape, so too is the mind. And I think yoga has convinced me of that fact.
Thanks for joining us on Sacred Journey.
Thank you for being a part of this with us. Until next time, much light and love.
Aloha.